Okay, welcome to the deep dive. This one really is for you listening. We're getting into something that, well, it affects almost everyone, right? Relationships, love, today's world. And we're exploring if there's maybe a path forward, one that moves beyond some pretty familiar extremes. Our source material for this comes from excerpts of a text called A Better Way to Love, Wisdom and Wholeness.
Oh.
So, our mission today, let's really unpack the ideas in these pages. What are the key insights? What is this proposed better way to, approach connection?
It's definitely a relevant topic. I think a lot of people, maybe you included, are asking these kinds of questions. How do we actually build something meaningful now? The source offers a really interesting viewpoint on that.
Right, let's dig in. So the source kicks off by saying, basically, we've tried the extremes. And it paints a picture, doesn't it? Purity culture wrapped in shame on one side, and then hookup culture wrapped in emptiness on the other.
Yeah, stark contrasts.
And it immediately asks that big question, is there another way? And suggests, maybe a new whisker rises.
And it's interesting why the source thinks this is happening, especially it notes with younger folks like Gen Z. It argues it's not like a coldness or lack of interest. It's more that they've seen both fires burn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they've seen the potential fallout from what it calls repression dressed as holiness, and also casual sex dressed as freedom. They kind of see the cost involved in both.
Gotcha. So what are people longing for then, according to this? It says they're quietly choosing wholeness. And the motivation is different. It's not that old save yourself because God is mad thing.
Right.
Or even just do whatever feels good without thinking. The source highlights things like, I want to be present when love comes, and also wanting to protect my spirit, not just my body. That's a key distinction.
It really is. And the source is clear. This isn't driven by fear. It calls this new emerging thing wisdom culture.
Wisdom culture.
Yeah. It's less about, external rules or just chasing a high, and more about an internal compass, self-worth, thinking intentionally about how you approach intimacy and connection. It's a choice.
That intentionality, it ties right into the next big idea from the source. Love is tired. Not like cynical maybe, but just weary, exhausted.
You feel that.
Yeah. Tired of the vagueness, the disrespect, things like tired of breadcrumbing, where someone gives just enough attention to keep you hanging on.
Oh, yeah. Frustrating.
Totally. And tired of ghosting people, you just vanishing. And tired of performing for attention only to be discarded. And the source really calls out the games, too. Playing the game, doing constant vibe checks, needing to be chill, casual, like you don't really care.
All that performing. And what the source suggests is underneath all that exhaustion, those games, deep down, people were just hoping someone would stay.
That hits hard.
Yeah. And that connects directly to what the source sees as this fundamental human desire.
Right. What we all still want, even if we act super independent or like we don't need anyone.
Yeah, put up walls.
Exactly. The source says even the strongest among us ache for one thing. To be chosen. To be known, loved, and not left behind.
And it brings in biology here, too, which is fascinating. It says, biology echoes that longing.
So.
Well, it mentions things like, oxytocin, trust, attachment system, the basic neurochemistry of bonding. The point being, even our bodies are wired for someone who